Yo, what up, people? Why is a bubble wrap in front of my TV? All right. Final day, final trial, final turnabout, and to like, share, subscribe, join the Discord, link in the description below. Subscribe, by the way, subscribe. We're almost at 300. Pretty minimum number by most standards, because, you know, niggas like to blow up overnight. But fuck it, we ball, right? It's time to lock fine shit up along with the mafia. We're taking out a mafia boss, by the way. I hope we just acknowledge that we're about to just take down the mafia as a defense attorney. But we did defeat some guy who was like king of politicians and shit. All right, let's start locking in and voice acting. In yesterday's session, let's go my voice. In yesterday's session, the defense presented with us a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call the people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. You have to be the only nigga in the world to still be wearing an ascot, too, by the way. Like, I just want to say that, bro. You gotta be the only nigga ever remaining in the world to wear an ascot, bro. You know how outdated you look? Like, we get it, bro. You're like a lawyer or a prosecutor or some shit, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. Really? He really just walking around with an ascot thinking he the shit. Edgeworths seems a bit on edge today. Get it? He's edging on edge. Worth, yeah. Edgeworth is on edge, edging to the edge of time. Spider-Man. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls D. Vasquez to the stand. I feel like that's a pun, but I just don't know what it is. Like, it has to be a pun. Oh my god, she's hot. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Porn star. The porn star. And we are very global. Blacks, Asians, Irish, Italians, you name it, Middle Easterns, Europeans. We fuck them all. On the day of the murder, you were in trailer 2. You were in the trailer in Studio 2. Oh my god, this makes you look dyslexic every time I fuck up a reading, bro. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pornography it when I'm not here. Oh, she clocked this nigga. Hold up, bro. Get your shit up, Edgeworth. She clocked your tea real quick, gang. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right, I know. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. And her panties, too. Alright, peep game, lock in real quick. This is the most she's ever spoken in the past 17 years of her life. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards when we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me, his fat ass. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. Oh my god, don't tell me they were fucking, bro. If she let that fat bastard kill, I'm gonna be pissed. If they had some sort of... Oh, I was gonna say the van. But what were you fatigued from? So you drove in the van. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do this. And 3 more trials left. I'm sure this follows Danganronpa rules. Cross-examination. A little before noon. Oops, wrong button. No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation, as she just told me. Stop interrupting the testimony. or we'll catch you with your pants down. Right? The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Yo, she's clocking this nigga crazy. Yo! She running this nigga neck. She giving this nigga orders. Hold it. What were you fatigued from? She just said in the van. Hold it. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. Yo. I'm not gonna lie. She give banging orders around and shit like you run shit. Yeah, you're hot, but like, come on, bro. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. Yo, she running shit. It was a 15-minute break. Can we take that little cigar from her? Like, no smoking in the courtroom. I have arthritis, nigga. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish you had said more. I think I gotta present evidence somewhere. By yourself? Yes. No. Yes. Oh dear. And that at 4 o'clock. What? I don't get it. Fuck! $2:30 we took a Got her ass. But I say you did not. As I just said. Cause I say that you didn't eat a T-bone steak. Why did I say you didn't eat a T-bone steak? I don't know, but that's what I just said. What's this now, Mr. Wright? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Look at this. A plate with 2 uneaten green beans. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yeah, 2 plates. I don't get it. Yet there were no bones left. Oh, what if she just said, oh yeah, I eat bones too? I would've... Hey, listen though, listen. She could easily flip this around and be like, oh yeah, I ate the bones too. Oh, look her face, oh no. By eating the fucking bone. You ate the bone too, you didn't eat the steak. Honestly, yeah, it could just be, oh yeah, you just ate the bone. She says, I see. She just ate the fucking bone, Mr. Wright. What are you talking about? Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. And she got asked to meow. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left to eat her steak in the trailer, she fucked the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. With the spear that's surprisingly heavy to carry.
Objection!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Or are you wrong? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. That's why you're here. Fascinating! And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I, and a battle of the genders too. Pull your pants down. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Wear a condom. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, oh my god, my throat. The samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. Of sexy stature. Double E's. Just saggy. You could. Pretty much anyone would. Leverage, nigga. Physics, you bitch. Yes, it does, because how is she gonna punch that into this nigga's chest? Meaning? Oh my god. What are we talking about? What is the meaning of this? Why are we rewriting evidence at the 11th hour? Lying next to the victim's body. Oh my god, I get it. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. I get it, I get it. I get it. The spear was not the murder weapon. I don't have evidence for that, do I?
Take that!
The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon! What the hell are you trying to say? Not so fast! Not so fast! I'm Sonic the Hedgehog! Gotta go fast! But they fixed it. So I don't get it. Oh my god, Phoenix Wright is Sonic the Hedgehog. Stab a man wearing a thick costume like this through the chest by stabbing them in the chest. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Are you implying that we aren't able to stab somebody in the chest by presenting the question of how are we able to stab somebody in the chest wearing a costume? I feel like the questions asked in these trials are very stupid. Like, how are we able to stab somebody in the chest? By stabbing them in the chest. But how with a broken weapon that was fixed by stabbing them in the chest? Like, what? I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard like sheep. She's not listening to speak. I have a pimple on my temple. Are you quite sane? You're quite sexy. Are you even aware of what you're saying? Calling me a madman? If the samurai spear was not the weapon, then pray tell, what was it? How was Mr. Haber killed? Fuck it, we ball. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. There you go, let's see this murder weapon then. Oh, good. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah. Oh my god, what if she got stabbed in the chest with a T-bone steak? I mean... Fuck. I don't have a murder weapon. Do I? No, I don't. Fuck. I'm cooked. So we're saying this isn't the murder weapon, which doesn't make fucking sense. Oh my god, all of my evidence is useless.
Take that!
Oh shit. Oh. Alright, seems legit. What does that have to do with the current case? Absolutely nothing! Gotta go fast! No. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? That's exactly how Jack Hammer died. By getting... What? You're implying he got killed by a fucking fence? Yes. Happened again. Oh. Shit! Damn! Talk about a flash of the past! Oh, damn! Where the fuck is my phone? Did I drop it? Oh, it's right next to me. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Dee Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside a Studio 2 trailer, and somehow through her petite physique, she pushes him onto the fence. She pushed Mr. Hammer onto the fence. Somehow. Some way. God damn, her titties is huge. I got a puff pass. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? How inconceivable! Has no one gotten rid of that fence in the past 5 years? That was a hazard waiting to happen. 5 years ago. Yes. I totally didn't just make this up. Ironic, isn't it, that nobody seemed to get rid of the fence that caused the man to die? Because we're all idiots. Ho ho. Santa Claus. Mr. Wright! Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trail as you said. How did his body end up somewhere else? Was it not? And the evil magistrate. You have the mafia! Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to the death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. If only she had mafia members. Oh, wait a minute. For instance, the fucking mafia. And there was a way for you to carry that body. The 4 mafia members who were going to kill me. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Okay, bitch ass nigga, what you got? Please show us how she carried the body.
Take that!
The van. Bitch! Miss Vasquez. You carried the body to Studio 1. In the car! Nani? Recall your testimony. You drove. There was... Yup. You were fatigued from killing the nigga. You put the body in the magistrate costume. Nani? Hold on, Mr. Wright. That may be true, but just give me a second to breathe. I can't think right now. I have asthma. It was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Of course he was, that fat bitch. That walrus head-ass nigga. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could do that all alone. And don't forget, they have to dispose of the seals in the incinerator. That's a really big ass costume, though. Shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. Or should I say, Sonic the Hedgehog? I lose, you win. It was fun. Excuse me? What's going on? Who wants to have an orgy? She says. What happens next? Huh? Don't what me? Do you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Good boy? Oh, I just turned my cell phone. Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. You dumb fuck. Wait, so you mean Diva Squaz? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Edgeworth, say something. What's going on? Who can... I'll pipe you down. Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Keyword possibility. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts! Of course, it's as the witness says. It has to be, right? Certainly, it does seem very likely that she did it, but, there's no proof. But she just conceived her loss, so I'm not sure. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? What do I do? What can I testify on? Let her go? Press harder! Smack! You missed Vasquez! You did it! That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure that question helped the court get any closer to a verdict. What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again. Again? You know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth. Oh god, I got a burp. I've said all that near it, but what would happen if I say it again? You'd slip up, you bitch. Damn. As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of Miss Vasquez. Oh, Edgeworth! I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. Are you dead ass, bro? Are you lollygagging in a trial court session? Your Honor! I request that the witness testify. Nigga, are you smoking what she's smoking? What's good with you, Edgeworth? You are the prosecutor, are you not? You're supposed to help me, you dumb bitch. Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. Are you not on my side? I paid you $5K. I just want to hear your testimony again. I've totally been paying attention. I just need to hear this again. I don't see that we'd have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in Miss... What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, Who wants a Rice Krispie treat? Indeed, verily I say, ergo, this ascot is tying my neck too tight! After they found the body, very well. Nick, why did Edward do this? Who knows? Maybe he's just as confused as we are and wants to know answers. Because he realizes this is bullshit too. But that's his protecting person. Yeah. Wasn't he the one that always said he gets a guilty verdict? Why is he switching lanes now? Is he stupid? After all of that, I want a donut. Edgeworth, what the fuck's going through your head? After finding the body, I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. True, the assistant was there too. Only Powers is absent. I immediately called the police and Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I just kinda went with the whole thing and said he did it too. We all accused him. Why would you grab that? We have a dead body on the line. That makes zero sense. I do, however, see testimonies and issues raised. But what can I do? I have a glass left eye! Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Oh god, my beard hairs are scratching. My beard hairs. Fucking beard hairs. She may be acting tough now, but she's still hot. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist her titties. Right. After finding the body. Why did you do that? Yes. It seems that everyone is questioned, except for me, because I have ties to the fucking mafia. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing, because that's something you can do against the Japanese legal system, is just say, oh yeah, I don't want to testify, and they'll let you go home scot-free. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise, because that is something they can definitely do. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. They could have covered for us. Because that is something they can do. Covered for you or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot writing on it with all the bigwigs at the meeting. Her professionals helped convince everyone they don't require questioning. And by professionals, I mean the fucking mafia. Why would they get stolen? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. So you came to a rehearsal under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Because that makes sense. But he's asking you, why didn't you already have your script notes on you to begin with? Are you... What?
Objection!
Thank you, Edgeworth. Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have known about the murder before going to Studio 1. Nigga, you're on my side! Her face is frying me. She's like, nigga, you're on my team. What are you doing? Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What? What have you just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution will make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? No. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. The ascot's just killing my brain cells. I will stand by my statement. However, regardless, the court sees my role here. I just want to take her for dinner after this. Now, Ms. Vasquez, I'm a defense attorney too. Do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Sonic the Hedgehog. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? It looks like the Japanese legal system is on its ass now. No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. How did you know Hammer was injured? You have to find a way to make her peg you. I know her alien dodo got some edges. How did you know he was gonna be injured? How did I know? I mean, he called me earlier this morning, and you know, he's like, oh yeah, my foot's kind of injured, and I think I tore my ACL from riding my bike too hard, and then I was like, oh, I'll take some like 17 Benadryls, you're gonna go see the Habit, and then he was like, oh no, I can't take that, because last time I was there, I talked to him, and he bought me like a bag of Arby's, but it turns out it wasn't Arby's, it was just this juicy fruit pop that I had in my freezer, but it turned out it wasn't my freezer, it was my cabinet, and I was like, oh yeah, I just ate a can of green beans, and it was like, why did you eat a can of green beans? I don't fucking know. Sal, he told me. So how did Sal know about his injury then? You had to find something to peg her with. Not the pencil dick, Nick. Something else. Or everything we've done to now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Bitch! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was just a Steel Samurai who was injured, not Hammer himself. It was Will Powers! What?! Mr. Wright, explain yourself, now! Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in the photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. Shit! One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? The ACL? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Eyewitness testimony. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes! Yes, but, heart attack! Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg, too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Oh, my heart! Somebody call an ambulance! And when he was doing this, well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Are they tag teaming this hoe? Oh, shit! Exactly! Ms. Vasquez! You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping and fucking killed him. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. You weren't confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. She's right. God, my heels hurt. I have bunions. Order, order, I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this fucking claim? Yes, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Oh? Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. Yes, you played a villain in a child show, but he was a star who fell off. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there was a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does a motive really matter at this point? I think we have it all figured out. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it! Hold on, guys. I almost have evidence. Almost. Give me a sec. I presented court evidence. I don't get it. Can I present my attorney pen?
Take that!
Huh? I'm right, aren't I, Mr. Squeeze? Oh dear. 5 years ago, Mr. Ham was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for his trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident his fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for a petty change, $2 an hour, with no insurance. Minimum wage. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a source of constant shame for the X-Star. One moment, Mr. Wright, and you too, Edgeworth. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you said. I would have no reason to kill Mr. Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, because I didn't have to pay him jack shit. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright? We're gonna see who's right and wrong on the next motherfucking video of Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Turn about. Yeah, deepest quest. I'ma visit her in them prison cells. Subscribe.